Hey guys, so good evening. Welcome to another edition of our Stocks by Request, where we talk about the top stocks that you guys requested via social media. And what's so interesting today is we saw a sell down happen in the markets. And when that sell down happened, it did something very, very specific from a technical analysis level. So please do note that we saw the index go down to 6587. It's down 1.59% for today, and value turnover is around 6.4 billion pesos. So it could be for a variety of reasons that we're seeing a lot of downward, I think, downward biases. And please do note that over the past few weeks, we've seen the market hit 7,000 to 7,000 level only to see it succumb to a level of selling. So before I continue with me analyzing the charts, please do note that technical analysis is studying stocks or even other asset classes by looking at past prices and then segmenting it also by using volume. What technical analysis is it's not really a forecasting tool. It's not a predicting tool, but it allows you to see what happened in the past for you to be able to decide today whether if it's worth buying, selling, holding, or avoiding altogether. And please do remember this, that we may talk about specific stocks here in this channel, but never ever buy, sell, hold, or avoid any stock just because I talk about it here. Please do your own due diligence. Please talk to your financial advisor because it's your money, it's your responsibility. This channel is all about giving you information, but at the end of the day, it will all go back to you as an investor, analyzing and studying things on your own. So that being said, I want to start everything off with the Philippine Stock Exchange Index. That I mentioned this, I think, in a Facebook post or an Instagram post, that you have a resistance right here at the 7,079 mark. And as you can see right here, it got this resistance was a point, that we have not recovered from the start of the year. Please do remember when the year started, we saw bits and pieces of sell downs brought about by the increasing cases that we had, and we had to lock down once again. That's why we saw the market start to go down primarily from the first quarter all the way to at least portions of the second quarter, and right now we're starting to reopen. But that being said, whatever news that we had was not able to break out from the 7,079 resistance level. And while that was happening, we failed to hold both the 20, 50, 100, and 200-day moving averages. And while all of that was happening, we dipped below the zero line cross for MACD. So that being said, I want to note this from at least from an intraday level, that you see it from an intraday level hit this area, which is a level of support, and it started to bounce. So I just want to note this, that these are the next support levels and resistance levels to watch out for. From a short-term resistance, you have the 6662 level as a resistance. Then your next possible support areas are 6492, 6376, and the lowest area possible, at least from at least this portion of the chart, is at the 6164 level. So we're not yet there um, in terms of retracements, but these are the three support levels should selling start to continue further. So comment below if you're learning and if this is something that's helping you. And for those, by the way, who attended our Stock Smarts seminar last weekend, thank you so much. I do hope that whatever we talked about was something that gave you tremendous value. Now, here's the MCI. I just want to zoom out first so you see the context of how I drew my resistance for this. So I'll zoom out further. I'll zoom out further. So these are the next set of resistances for the MCI: 6.88, 7.18, and we did not even reach the 7.18 mark. We failed to break out right after the 6.88 level. So failure to break out the 6.88 level, that's what actually we're seeing right here. Right after failing to hold that level, we tried to hover a bit here where the 20-day moving average is. And as we tried to hover a bit from that particular level, then suddenly at the 6.39 level also did not hold. So intraday today, we bounced off the 50-day moving average. So please do write this down. Your possible movements right now is you have 6.39 as a level of resistance. Then you have your 20-day moving average or 50-day moving average as your level of support, which is somewhere around here, at the 6.02 level. So please do note this, that whatever you're seeing, whatever bounce that you're seeing is brought about by the 50-day moving average, and you have a resistance at 6.39. MACD is also showing us a change in direction. The direction was brought about by this breakage of this upward movement that started in the middle of May. Now, I want to talk about ACEN also. ACEN for the day no closed at 8.21. It was one of the few stocks that was up for the day, and I just want to show this for you guys so you have also context for this, that you can draw a support line here at the very least for ACEN, then you can draw also your resistance right here. So allow me to zoom in even further here. Okay, I'll just put in MACD also so you have greater context. If you look at it, it's trying to hang above this 8.1 support level, that's somehow trying to protect ASEN to just continually move in this sideways trajectory. And if you look at it also from a sideways trajectory, even MACD is confirming that it was relatively flat for the past few days after its move. So what's interesting about ASEN is it made its big move a couple of weeks back. So as you can see right here, built a base somewhere around April, May, to at the 6.7, 6.8 mark. Right after it started to bounce that, it broke the 8 level, which is a level of resistance at that particular time. And right now, the 8 peso level is showing itself as a level of support. So current support and resistance level to watch out for at the very least for ASEN is 8.12 level of support, 8.99 pesos as a level of resistance. So should the bounce happen, this is your current possible narrative. You have around 9.5 to 10% upside from support to resistance. So comment below if you're learning and if this is something that's helping you and giving you value and giving you so much um, insight in terms of trading and investing in the market. So comment below also. I'll try to make another one for cryptocurrencies maybe later on tonight. But since it's nice also to give value to people who are just trading the Philippine markets as well. So I want to note this, that MACD for Converge is still bullish. It's still in an uptrend, and this is the current trajectory also of the upward movement for Converge. I mentioned this in previous videos that as long as it stays above this breakout period, this 20.5 resistance level, we are seeing Converge continually build a base and just continue to go higher. So as of this point in time, Converge is still in an uptrend. Converge is moving primarily because of the breakout of the 20.4 resistance level, which is also now a support level for Converge. It had a bit of selling, but if, as you can see right here, the 20-day moving average, which is a support level at the 22.8 level, is the one that's currently protecting Converge from falling. So current short-term support for Converge is 22.8. Current short-term resistance is 23.94. We are seeing short-term consolidation, also as confirmed by the moving average convergence and divergence right here. So we have Converge. Next is, I want to look at AC. No, AC had a bit of selling today. Please remember tomorrow is a holiday. No trading for Philippine markets. Allow me to just clean this up for you guys. So what's so interesting is Ayala Corporation broke down from 20, 50, 100, and 200-day moving averages. And that being said, if I'll put a line here, it broke down from the 770 support level. So your possible supports for Ali, should there be any continued retracement, is this 724, which is a level of support, and then the 700 mark. Then you also have MACD cross below the zero line area. So as of this point in time, all moving averages are bearish for Ayala Corporation. You had three large red candlesticks which broke the 770 support level. Then you also have the 50, 100, and 200-day moving average breakdown from the 770 mark. So should selling continue, please do remember that your resistance is at 770, and your support levels are at 724 and at the 700 mark as well. So that's where we are for Ayala Corp. So across the board, no, we have a bunch of selling also that has been going on right now. So for those who are watching this and you're trading, I would like to remind you the whole context of technical analysis is that you don't have to be in the market all the time. You only have to be there when it counts the most and when it gives you also the most value to start to come in and start to position. Now, I want to talk about MPI because it was also sold down, at least for the day. This is how MPI is. It's still moving. Let me just clear this up for you guys. Um, Even prior to the large drop that we saw today, it was still moving in a downward trajectory, and even MACD dipped below the zero line level. So possible retracement area for this, at least for MPI, where it could possibly go. You have a support level at the 3.6 mark. If I'll zoom out even further, at least we haven't seen MPI no drop below 3.6 for quite some time already. The last time it revisited 3.6 was here. This was somewhere around April, May, but right after that, we have not really seen it go below the 3.6 level. So if MPI falls below 3.6, possible retracement for MPI will be 3.36, uh, 3.14. Then you have this area at the 2.9 mark. So we have MPI continually right now falling, or moving at least in a short-term downtrend, and you have these support levels to watch out for MPI 3.6, 3.37, and 3.14. I want to talk about Dito because a lot of people have been asking and sending questions for Dito. So I sent this to some friends that were asking about Dito last weekend, that it was breaking down from the 8.6 support level, and I think similar also to MPI, that it has some sort of a downward trajectory right here. What's so interesting about that is the support at 7.64 today was quite strong. That as Dito hit the 7.64 level, we saw it from an intraday standpoint start to bounce, hit that level, then at least close higher than the lowest point for today, but not as high as the opening price. So current short-term support and resistance for Dito is 8.59 as your level of resistance, 7.64 as your level of support. Then you have these moving averages at the very least for Dito. So this downward trending slope that you have right here is also being confirmed by both the 20 and the 50-day moving average. And MACD has been bearish already since March this year. And since it started to push lower, since it started to consolidate at these levels, we have not really seen it go above the zero line cross, at the very least for Dito. So there, did you miss doing videos like this? Please do let me know if you have other requests of other stocks that you guys want me also to talk about as well. I want to talk about, maybe let's look at URC, then also Ali, because Ali got also sold down for today. So Ali, I guess similar to what happened to Ayala Corporation, which is its holding company, also started to somehow break down. You have a support level at the 35.9 mark, which got broken down. Then next possible support areas to watch out for Ali is 33.7 and 31.2. I just want to note this, that you have MACD also going below the zero line cross already, showing you that there might be an area, there might be even deeper legs for this to be more bearish as of this point in time. So 35.9, 35.89, confirmed also by the 20-day moving average, is your, in my opinion, area of resistance right now. Then you have 33.71 as an area of support. It's below the 50-day moving average, it's below the 100-day moving average, and it just also broke down from the 200-day moving average as well. Maybe I want to end everything off with either URC or GT cap. So this is URC right now. It's currently breaking down from the 138.4 level. MACD is dipping below zero. Should selling continue, possible areas of support to watch out for URC is right here at the 128.18 mark. And let's end everything with GT Capital, where nagahang ata yung software ko to do this. I don't know what's going on. My chart is not moving. Ayan, GT Capital. So you have GT Capital right here. For GT Capital, it's below the 20-day moving average. It broke down below the 50. It got protected by the 100-day, and the 200-day is still intact and bullish. So I want, if I'm gonna put a support and resistance level, this is your resistance right now at the 631 mark, and then you could have a support here also, brought about by the dip that we saw today. So 631 resistance, 560 support for GT Capital. Failure to hold the 560 over the next few days, you could possibly see it drop to 541. So there, I hope you guys got a lot from this, and I hope that this is something that's um, helpful, and this is something that gave you enough insight also to trade the markets with confidence. Because at the end of the day, the whole goal of this channel is to educate and to give you insight on how you can trade the markets with confidence. So if you want to know more about me, my name is Marvin Burmo. I'm a stock market trader and investor, and if you want more videos about this, like, share, subscribe, and smash the bell so you get updated every time I come up with new content about investing. If you want to join us, we're having a fundamental analysis session happening next month. Link is in the description below. If you want to learn more about trading the stock market using technical analysis, I have 5 books. Links are in the description below. And if you want to trade US markets, we have Go Trade. You can invest in US stocks for $1. Check it out below. Download it from the iOS or Google Play. Then you need to input an invite token for you to be able to enter. We have that below. Then you can invest in cryptocurrency markets also, and forex markets via the Binance and XM. So everything that you need to know about them are in the description below. And I hope you guys got a lot from this, and I hope that this is something that's insightful for all of you. Happy holidays to everyone, and I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, and God bless you all.